Hi guys, welcome back. So we're going to be reacting on 5 reasons Rovanperä is a really legend in the making. This link was sent to me by someone, or rather a suggestion by someone. So we love to check this out, and if you're game, let's do this together.
I just woke up today and thought that we should drive a bit of rally, so that's what we tried to do.
Kalle Rovanperä. At just 23 years old, he already has back-to-back world titles to his name. His superiority has now been proven over successive seasons, but what is it that sets him apart from the rest of the service power? Here are 5 reasons why we think Kalle Rovanperä is in a league of his own. Learning to drive before getting your driver's licence isn't all that unique, but Rovanperä learned to drive shortly after learning to walk.
Wow.
I think he was the youngest rally driver ever. We all seen this video when he was maybe something like 8 years old driving rally car.
The son of former world rally driver Harry Rovanperä, a specially built car and some private land was the perfect recipe for baby Kalle to get behind the wheel. But perhaps more importantly, as soon as Kalle was ready,
he has been brave right from when he was little.
Legends like Sebastian Loeb didn't get their first taste of the sport until they were in their 20s. Rovanperä's first competitive event was ticked off when he was just 10.
10. Interesting.
By the time that Rovanperä belted himself into a WRC car, he'd already had years of seat time and was fully fluent in the nuts and bolts of driving a rally car. Which means driving fast and clean comes as naturally as breathing, and that frees up mental space to focus on all the other aspects of the sport, both behind the wheel and back in service.
He's discussing already how he wants to set up and what he was looking for. So to have that ability at such an early age, it's something that I certainly haven't seen in a driver.
The result? Kalle can find that extra tenth of a second that his competitors can't. Those tenths turn into seconds, and after a few stages, that turns into a healthy advantage.
Wow.
By being able to drive on pure instinct means that he can go out and find stage-winning times without stepping out of his comfort zone. That is something which most drivers have to actively think about and push for. For Kalle, it comes naturally. A laser-like focus is required to compete at the highest level in any form of sport, and only a select few athletes are able to switch between sports and do so successfully. Yes, Kalle has a bit on the side, and yes, he is successful, already a household name in the world of drifting. And in fact, Toyota team principal Jari-Matti Latvala thinks it actually helps his WRC career.
Kalle has this, that he's doing this drifting. I think in one way this was also helping him in this mud and muddy section, because in mud you can't be neat and tidy. You have to be a little bit aggressive if you want to carry the speed. And I think that was the element, what he was doing. He had these skills, but his head is super cool. The fact that Kalle hails from Finland, a place where rallying is more religion than hobby, is already a massive advantage. But imagine being a young driver and having legends like Ari Vatanen, Tommi Mäkinen, Marcus Gronholm and more taking you under their wing. More importantly than any of that though has been the influence of having a former WRC factory driver as your dad. Harry Rovanperä and the Rovanperä family
has amazing support system.
Success. As well as teaching him the art of driving as a child, they have also been able to help navigate and advise on the other fundamentals of rallying, be it mechanical, emotional or logistical. At just 23 years of age, Kalle is young and he understands the importance of enjoying his rallying.
We had some issue with the bass notes. This is my reply.
And for us, his natural ability behind the wheel has created some of the most exhilarating moments in the sport. But while he may be fearlessly fast, he is still human, and there's no substitute for seat time. Every young driver makes mistakes, particularly early on in their career, and Rovanperä was no different. But what sets a driver apart is how he or she learns from those mistakes, and Rovanperä is particularly good at that.
Sometimes to find the limit you have to go over it.
Before he ever sat in a WRC car, he already knew that winning world championships doesn't mean winning every single stage, and that level of maturity has been with him from the very start. Add all of these factors together, and probably a few more we haven't had time to explore, and you have all the ingredients required for potentially the most successful WRC driver in the history of the sport. His title defence now successfully ticked off. I guarantee he's already thinking about number 3. We all thought Loeb's record of 9 titles would never be beaten. Rovanperä, well, he's just getting started.
Interesting. You know what they say, capture them young. He started when he was young, and before he got to 23, he's already perfect at it. You can imagine. Oh, wow. This was a beautiful one for me. And the fact that he has amazing people who surround him, who coach him, and the rest of it, I think that made him who he is, right? This was super beautiful, and I'm so happy I got to check it out. But this particular game is a bit scary for me. Each time I watch it, I'm like, how do you people have this strong mind to drive this? Anyways, this was super beautiful, and I literally enjoyed how they explained a lot about him, and I'm glad I checked it out. If you know him and you know more about him, please educate us more on the comment section, right? Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.